Good morning, everyone, and welcome to some Fortnite musings. We're going to start our day off today by talking about what I was talking about yesterday on my daughter's account, but also at the moment I can't remember how to get videos cross accounts. Anyways, Marshmallow! Ah! Anyways, one of my son's favorite musicians. So, I mean, he's alright. I like him, but like, I don't know. And then Gundam Star. Let's see. What else do I have that's not? There we go. Anyways, what I was talking about on my daughter's account was IT and how to be a good IT technician. And for anyone who wants to get into the world of tech. Now, I went the route of going to university. I went to Colorado State University and got a degree in applied computing technologies, which is a fancy way of saying I'm a system admin, which is funny because that's what I do now. I'm a system admin for higher education. Not CSU. Still the first one. Anyways, let's see. Let's go here. So I'm basically farming for gold because my parents, or no, my kids, I share custody with my kids, with my co-parent. So they're at their other house, like basically half the week. It's pretty random days, and then they're at Dad's house the other half of the week, and it's annoying, it's confusing, but they're resilient. And at Daddy's house, they play Fortnite. They don't play a lot else. I mean, they play Fortnite, Minecraft, Among Us. Let's see. I'm just now letting my son play Dark Souls 2 because it's rated teen, and it's not super gory. It's more cartoony violence, but it still is kind of messed up. And so, but I don't know. Like, well, not too messed up. I'd say like Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne are a lot more messed up mentally. Like, they could do some damage mentally, but at the same time, we gotta remember, these kids are not exactly, they're not dumb. I mean, they're very wicked smart. They've got all the tools in the world that we didn't have in my generation growing up. And that's a good thing, too. Like, I mean, good and bad. Like, I gotta stay on my toes to explain things properly, and then the things that I'm willing to explain, because there's a lot that I'm like, yeah, you need to wait on that one, but I mean, mind you, I found an adult magazine when I was in first grade. I saw naked people, and I had no idea what was going on. I mean, and I wasn't shown it by some pervert or anything. Don't worry, it wasn't like that. Like, I found it somewhere, and it doesn't matter. And now, the more that kids learn how to do computer searches, the more you know they're gonna look for adult content. We literally give them the search term. Like, please don't do that, though, by the way. Like, I mean, it's just bad news for everybody. And if you're under 18, you shouldn't be looking at adult content. Now, PG-13, like this shooting stuff, yeah. Also, that was a bad idea because I just alerted everybody in the area to my presence. Maybe I wanted to. Just kidding. Usually there's some ammo over here, but... Actually, we just need the one, right? So then we can run. But anyways, how to get into IT. Let's focus back on that. We're only going to be playing for like a good like half an hour or so, then I got to head off to work. So, but IT. Now I started at the bottom doing frontline support, first line IT support, basically call center stuff. Now, I started at a real call center initially until they found out that I had, and this was just a temp job. I was just filling like, it was like a newspaper ad or something, like, you know, like just people wanted during the holidays. That was it. To handle holiday shipping of a certain product. It was an educational product for kiddos. And it was still a fun gig. I mean, it was all right. Like, I was helping people, and I had in my arsenal the opportunity to give away free product. Like, and very let's see, that's also a, yeah. I was gonna say, then I really got to watch my ammo there, but I mean, I actually have a decent amount of ammo there. So I like the silenced weapons. But anyway, so I started at a call center, and a good call center. I've also tried to apply to a bad call center. Oh. Alright, just gotta aim true and help sure. Oh, they killed someone else. Let's get that gold. Get that gold. Yeah, because I need to catch up. I got my daughters up to almost 2 grand. And that's why I do it. Also, I hear someone else walking. Or my own footsteps. But either way, that usually means that someone else is around. Or maybe the footsteps make noise all the time. I don't know. But back to this. I was trying to get this ammo bag. So start off at a call center, do basic IT, preventative IT, stuff like that. Well, not preventative. Sorry, that's bad. Preventative is what you want to work towards in any organization. That's the goal, because first you got to stem the bleeding of any wound or of any issue, or like stem the motor oil, however you want to think of it. Basically, you got to fix the problem, or no, say a dam breaks, and water's gushing everywhere. First thing you do is break the dam, but at the same time, and very close second, almost simultaneously, you mitigate the damage that the dam has caused, or the burst has caused. So, if there's a security breach, you gotta, first patch the security breach, if you can. Sometimes, it's not immediately apparent what happened or where the breach happened. So first is like investigation, like, I don't know, that's why cybersecurity is a whole nother animal. Let's stick to tech. So with tech, even if you want to get into software development, you need to be good at problem solving. Now, you need to be good at problem solving with the code that you write, or the code that people write. Okay, also, there's probably someone over here. Ooh. I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Woohoo! Okay. Who did they just kill? Did they kill anybody? So I just picked up somebody's gold. Let's get their ammo and stuff too while we're here. Anyways, yeah, because with software you got to problem solve with the software you write, or the software you're maintaining, or the software you're even commenting. That's part of maintaining. By the way, ooh, let's do that one. Let's be silent but deadly. Let's get a bounty. No, that spends gold. 100 gold, but if I kill them, I forget how much you get. But we're gonna play a couple of rounds. We'll get that gold. Wait. Collect bars. It's kind of a stressful one. Yeah, let's do it. Oops. Okay. I'm also going to hire this helping hand. That's gonna help me get bars. Oh, it's not. The best things in life are free if you know how to take them. Ha! Don't ever steal. Whew! All cap 67. We got some bars. Okay, but anyways. I was like, who's that? Okay, I gotta get the bars. But, so, my first job was actually a software developer, and I ended up doing a lot of IT. Now, they ended up changing the title after I left through a bunch of suggestions. Basically. Whoa. Yep. Binged him. Whew. Gotta get them bars. Hey. Okay, but I had to do a lot of troubleshooting. I was helping end users with their... So come on, yes, splashes. But I was helping end users use the software, and I also traveled to on-site locations to help install the software and train the users on how to use the software. So, and it was a bunch of warehouse management software, so it was a really cool job. Oh, dang it. Dang it! Ah! I was gonna get all those bars. Well, good job, Rick. Rick and Morty, one of my favorite shows. Oh, and it's got the butter passer. Anyways, my point is you need to be good at problem solving, and really, you should be good at problem solving with people too, and that's what social skills are. It's basically, oh, he's got the forecast. And problem solving with people is very similar to problem solving with tech. You try to address the issue. What are the factors contributing to the issue? And what are the potential workarounds? Legal workarounds, by the way. And see, that's another thing too, because I used to be pretty good at social engineering, which is great for cybersecurity. It's bad for law, because a lot of it's not illegal, but, you know, especially after watching Better Call Saul, I was definitely not like a con man like that to that level. But if someone told me the other day, you know, a penny to a house, and that's social engineering. You're manipulating people to trade up a penny to a house. Now, in their eyes, it's not illegal, and it really isn't, especially when you explain to them what you're doing. But like, even if they're in on it, it's still a scam. You're getting something of a higher value for something of lower value. You're trading up. And then basically, it's how many people you know that would be willing to. So you just got to go up your friends list. I can't move. It's glitching. Yeah, it's glitched. See, that person's not moving, that person's not moving. That's okay though. And notice how some of the outfits, or the skins, are actually the default skins. That means they haven't loaded in the special skins. Uh-oh. I don't think I made it into the round. I was trying to thank the... Okay, no, we're gonna go ahead and leave. Yeah, my Wi-Fi connection was lost. Anyways, so troubleshooting. You know, we see a glitch, we notice something happen. Network connection error. That's fine. This might be the end of our stream. Also, funny to note, Unreal Engine. I still remember the days of Unreal Championship. And I don't know. That's why I want to get into coaching of some capacity. I want to be a coach for some kind of sports or team. Basically. Because that's helping deal with people problems. So you don't get to this point. Like, this is fantasy. This doesn't happen in real life. I mean, first off, you'd die if you're riding a rocket hammer thing like that. Like, that would just kill you. And then, if you're running around with a gun like that, no. Unfortunately, we're moving away from that, kind of. But I remember in my sociology class back in, like, I think it was like 2010. Actually, you know what? We'll just cut this episode here. A 13-minute video on how to do IT and when network issues happen. Alright, ta-ta for now. That's basically it. Start off as a call center, you know, maybe a high school or summer job, and then we're fixing computers, some kind of IT low-level thing where they'll teach you. And there are plenty of jobs out there that they'll teach someone with no experience because you're cheaper, and be expected to make minimum wage. If that, like, some internships don't even pay, but like, that's ridiculous. You should be paid for your work, whatever you do. But, or you could do data entry. So it's either data entry, call center, or basic IT. Oh, actually, wait, we're logging in. Never mind, we're back. See, back in my day, we had dial-up, and this would have been a game changer. No, this is a game changer, but it would have been a deal breaker. Like, gosh, imagine my first flip phone. We had the ability to take really cruddy pictures. Anyways, but with great power comes great responsibility. You now need to have a basic understanding of IT, just to function in the world. Like, you need to be able to turn it off, turn it back on, check for updates, that is a restart, troubleshoot, general troubleshooting. And actually, let's run through the list of general troubleshooting that I do in IT while it's still kind of downloading. It may or may not work. Basically, first thing I do, try to get a good user story. Try to figure out what's really going on. Now, the user, the customer will do, and it is a service job now, basically. It used to be like a skilled engineering, blah, 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 blah. Now, anyone can do it, and with that comes the level of service and quality that you need to be a good IT technician. Because it's not just enough to have the answer. Like, yes, people will love you for it. They'll get so excited because you help them with their issue, and they no longer have that frustration. Now, if you're mean about it, then what's the point? Like, if you're just a total jerk and you just make their day horrible, or if you guilt trip them, like, what did you do, or how did you break this? Nobody needs that. That's childish, and you don't need to be doing that. And that's why I hate seeing teasing. You know, like, I'd rather empower people, lift them up, rather than tear them down and be like, ugh, let me fix it for you, because nobody wants that. It was actually explained to me at one of my tech jobs that gone are the days of the IT tech that was just like the one wizard person, the one guy with a bunch of beepers. Now it's guys and gals, thankfully, and equally suited for the job. This is one of those careers where, yes, women and men can do, actually, honestly, women do a better job most of the time because of how unequal it is, like the ratio of men versus women in computer science. And it's ridiculous. Like, I'm teaching my daughter how to code and do pretty things all at the same time. There we go. I think we're getting in. We're getting a different screen. Alright, let's play one more round. That one was pretty quick. Let's see. We're level... Yeah, we wasted 100, but we gained like 200. Or at least 100. I think it was like 1,400. So, anyways. You should be kind with everything you do. There's no need for that. And the thing is most people are. It's people come in with an attitude, or people come in angry. I mean, especially if you go to an auto mechanic, they already know this is going to be expensive, you know, this and that. Has that guy got syrup on his back? That's one criticism I have about this game. You can't turn the people. You can make them dance. You can make them do that. We used to have like 9 or 10 of these. Now we're back to 0. It's a very humbling experience, and I love it. But that also means that there's people out there that are playing like for like 24 hours straight or 48 hours straight, just getting like, you know, and there's people out there streaming, just doing tons of this stuff. Oh, it's Bender! Dinged him. Oh, I glitched. Am I glitching out again? Okay. Try to go somewhere where you don't have as much stuff loading in. I find that that has helped in games past where I can't shoot the last bullet. But anyways, if there's less strain on the networks and the systems, then there's less of a chance of failure. However, there is still most definitely a chance of failure. I mean, there's little tips and tricks that you can do. Let's go to my spot again. My little mountain. Ah. Party buzz? Anyways. Oh, and I'm so excited. I'm getting to travel again. So, for those of you that follow my Instagram, which is like 5 people, I'm going to have a ton of pictures from all over. And it's going to be great. This could be intense. Okay, I was like, if he's going for that, or if she's going for that, we're going to have problems. Oh, 4 chests, too. Let's hope I get them all. Because I feel like I'm making loud footprints. And I'm hearing another glider. Just some random noises. Ah! What? Mr. Gnome? Got him. Okay. Lost a lot of my ammo, but alright. Let's go get this. Here's some ammo. Better gun. And let's get those bars. Okay. Anyways, I forgot where I was even going with that. Mental health and physical health. Let's talk about that. So you always need to have good, strong physical and mental health. And it affects literally everything you do. And that includes having a good diet, exercise. You know, you got to treat yourself just like any machine that you try to maintain. Like, ooh, what is this one? Okay. Like, there's maintenance health. Oh, there's a person over there. I thought I just saw. Didn't I? Yep. Get that slap. But yeah, you know, and I grew up playing football. We didn't have a lot growing up in the mountains, so we had sports. And we were crazy about our sports. We broke a bone almost every single game. Well, anyways, not important and not something to be proud of either. Like, that's what I'm saying, like, the dangers of competition. We thought it was exciting. We broke a kid's femur, not me, but two people I know fractured a kid's femur. I don't even think fracture. I think split. Anyways, and another kid got his arm broken on just a fumble recovery and stuff like that. And just ridiculous things that could potentially mess someone up for life. But that's the thing. Same with the military. You know, you go into the military, you risk your life, you get the glory, like you get the valor. And, you know, even if you have to kill a few people on the other side of the world that you'll never see again, and then have horrible, crippling PTSD from doing such a thing, and then having to go to therapy and possible, like, risk alcoholism and depression and all that. No, it's alright. That's the slippery slope that a lot of people don't realize. And the byproduct of a military-industrial complex is your citizens. Like, it's almost like waging war on your own citizens because you're putting them... Uh-oh. There is a lot of stuff going on here. Sorry, there's people flying in. I want to get this ammo. There were people fighting over there. There's someone flying over here. I see some building over there by Frenzy Fields. Let's go check it out. So, anyways, that's part of taking care of yourself. Ah! Where'd you go? Whew! Okay. Colonel Chug Jug. Thank you for the gold. Thank you for the bars. Oh, I've killed 3 people so far. Wait, who's the... Okay, now I remember. The first one was the Rat-a-tat, and then, like... Oh, awesome band, by the way, Rat-a-tat. It's great for coding. Ah, shoot. Gotta come out of there sometime. I'm gonna see you when I walk sideways. I see you, Lopez Noble. Good night, Lopez. Ah, shoot! Dang it! Ah, okay. We don't have time for one more. I gotta get ready and go to work. So 24 minutes. Well, I got like another 5 minutes. So let's finish up on that. Go back to lobby. So working out. Now this can be anything from taking a walk to going for a jog. Don't care about what other people think. That's one of the biggest things. Like, I mean, and you can psych yourself out doing that. Just start with a walk. You know, take a walk around your neighborhood, establish yourself, let people know you, let people get comfortable with you being there. And then, then try a jog. Or, and join a local gym too. Like, that's one of the things that I want to work on is like donating some of my money. And I don't have a lot, by the way, but like, like donating some to giving some kid a gym membership or something. Because eventually I'm going to have gym memberships for both of my kiddos when they get older, like high school age. But like, and for now, or even maybe even middle school age. They're in grade school now. But like, we'll worry about that when we worry about that. For now, it's all about gaming, learning, like education. Like my son's helping me make a math app that we want to try to rival Math Blaster, basically. and my daughter and I are making a memory match game. So, yeah. Ooh, actually, you know what? That's the thing. Okay. Sorry, I wonder. Anyways, that's, sorry, something that deals with my work, but I'm trying to think of like things to do with low internet bandwidth. So I suggest Scratch, Google Scratch. It's from MIT, and it helps you do basic programs like cartoony stuff. And yeah, Scratch, and then and I'll put the description of my Python thing in this. Yeah, scratch.mit. I think. Let me look that up right now, and I'll just keep talking about it. So Scratch is a great program for kids that. No, I don't want to. Yeah, scratch.mit.edu. So I'll put that in the description, and then I'll put my Python tutorial, which it's completely free. I don't ever want anyone to think they have to pay for any of the stuff that I make. Like, it's content that I'm creating for you to learn and for you to enjoy. So, anyways, for now, I got to get going. I got to get to work. But ta-ta, I'll put them in the description. Hope you have a great day, everybody, and be kind, even if it's hard. That's when it's most important to be kind. You need to be able to realize when you're starting to get uppity. Say your car broke down, or like one time I ran over something, I got a flat tire, and like I dropped the f bomb, and that's where I think where my kids learned it. But my co-parent also dropped the f bomb in front of them, so. Oh, don't swear. Don't use adult words unless you absolutely have to. And if you have to, maybe evaluate yourself and be like, why do I have to? Why is my life going the way that I think that I need to be swearing? So, easier said than done. And granted, I'm over my adolescence. Like I'm done with the puberty. I'm done with like the rat race that is. I'm in my mid 30s. Like I don't really care about any of that anymore. So, it's nice. But while you're living it, there's a lot of potential for depression. You got to take care of your mental health. Like you could get teased, you could get picked on. People could be really ugly to you. Most of the time, it's because they're ugly to themselves and they're projecting their own anger and insecurities onto you. So just be careful. Try to smile and nod and just be like, that's not nice, or oh, that's messed up. Anything to kind of just deflect rather than counterattack. And try to be a Jedi. Never attack. Like, even if you're a good social engineer, a manipulator, a con artist, or whatever, if you've just observed and understood how to use people, manipulate people, well, first off, don't. I mean, because you think that teasing's bad, which leaves you hollow. It's like sugar. That's the way I describe it. Teasing is the sugar of communication. If you tease somebody, you might get a little relief and a little of your anxiety gone, and you might be, I feel better. But at what cost? Like, was it worth it? And, like, then you got to start weighing, like, the overall benefit of the teasing. Because now that person, you just took them down a peg. So, I don't know. That's one of my biggest things. And when I become a coach to whatever I coach, I don't know. Maybe I'll coach cybersecurity. Maybe I'll coach IT. I technically already do that by teaching these things. I used to stream, but it wasn't so much teaching, it was more I was learning because I was streaming with a bunch of other very skilled programmers from around the world doing coding challenges. And we were chatting in their world chat, which I don't think they have anymore, but they have a Discord. So if there's some way I can link the Discord to, no, because I don't think you're supposed to stream the Discord. I don't know. There's probably a way. Actually, even as I say that, I think there is a way to link a Discord chat to a stream. I think you just need like a game capture card. I need to talk to my one buddy about that, but he's so freaking paranoid about COVID. And don't get me wrong, COVID was a very real disease that killed a lot of people, or not disease, virus. But the length and the degree that he went to alienate himself from everybody was unhealthy for his mental health and for everyone else's mental health around him. But I don't know. He's a good dude. He's a good party dude. I mean, he's a good marketer. But anyways, I digress. Take care of your mental health. Pick your battles. That's another thing. Like, is it worth it? That's what I ask myself every time I'm about to get confrontational. I'll be like, is it worth it? Or is there a better way to explain this? Or is there a better way to disarm or diffuse the situation to where it doesn't blow up in my face? Because that's the thing. If you don't fix people problems, and oh, sorry. You got to make sure that they're okay with you fixing the problem, or they're okay with you trying to fix the problem between you and them, or whatever it may be. And whenever possible, make it you and them against the problem. Ally yourself with the user or the customer, and it's the problem is the problem. That's why it's the problem. The problem isn't the user. I mean, the user's probably overworked, overstressed over something else, or maybe their personal life, they got something going on. That doesn't matter. What matters is it's not their fault. Like, yes, it might potentially be directly their fault in this instance, but there's a lot going on that you don't know about, and you don't have the right to judge. I mean, you can examine, try to figure out the root of the problem, and then do it in a scalable fix it in a scalable way to where they can fix it themselves. And that's what I do. Every time I fix something, I'm very vocal about it. I explain what I'm doing, what's going wrong, or even if I'm just like thinking out loud, I do that so then they can kind of get a feel of that and be like, oh, okay. And so next time when they have this problem, because I support a lot of people that work remote, so it's like, and yeah, we do have tools that you can get in, but even more security risks because you got to be careful with those tools and blah, 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 because anyone who gets in could be a malicious actor. Anyways, could be one of these people robbing like this big. I don't have that house. If I had that house, I would not have that house. Honestly, like if I had that house, I would open it up. Actually, no. If I could build something like that, I would build that for like an orphanage, right? Like that would be legit. What do I need that for? My ego's good. I got two kiddos. I got lady friends as much as I want. Like, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't use people. But no. Yeah, I think that's good. Ta-ta for now. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope this was helpful. And I will continue to put out content like this, mixing gaming with education, and huzzah. So comment any questions, or any questions or suggestions, or if you have a channel for fitness or like any or game. I mean gaming too, but like that's kind of like a dime a dozen, and I'm doing that too. But like fitness, that's an important one. I have a buddy who's starting a YouTube, and I'm trying to talk him into streaming, so then people can work out with him like once a week or 2 or 3 times a week if it was just streamed because people need encouraged to do physical fitness as well as mental fitness. And mental fitness is learning, is playing games, is like interacting with people, socializing, but what you're comfortable with. And that's why I love the gaming community because once you're done and you've had enough people for the day, you can just turn it off and say, play, leave, bye bye, like I'm doing now. Bye bye. Have a good one, everybody. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.